Hello and welcome everybody to another con haul video.
Yes.
Are you excited to go over the stuff that we bought at Rhode Island Comic Con?
Oh, I am. I am.
Yes. Do you have everybody's name down, Pat?
Sure.
Names are not our strong suit, but we're going to do our best.
Yeah.
Where are we starting?
I think because we're already wearing some of our swag, we're going to talk about the swag. So we got some, I was going to say Trader Joe's because we just went to the market, but T-Turtle con exclusive merchandise.
Yes.
And by that I mean shirts. I am currently sporting a size medium, which seems to have grown exponentially larger in the past 10 years since I first started buying T-Turtle.
Yeah, that's your hoarding shirt.
Yeah.
I might need this later.
And it has a panda, because I'm a panda.
Yes, and we also have mine here, which is a Dungeons and Dragons. It's a Dragon Dungeon Master.
It looks like a donkey head more than a dragon, but that's okay.
It doesn't look like a donkey. How does it look like a donkey head?
The shape of his nose.
Insulting.
These are the other shirts I got as a belated birthday present.
Yes.
No see me anymore.
So we have this one, which is like a fox, kind of very Asian inspired. And then that one, I don't remember what that one says. What does it say?
Have you considered using common sense?
I have considered that, and I have found it wanting.
Yeah, he doesn't use common sense.
Common sense is for the weak. And we got that one.
Incognito.
Little corgi. It matches your hat. You're always incognito.
I can't see now. I can't see stuff.
That is our T-Turtle stuff. Yes, I like T-Turtle. We're pretty consistent in getting T-Turtle stuff. You've probably... Good job. Probably you've seen us wear a lot of T-Turtle on the channel before. What'd you do?
They just fell.
Did you break anything?
I don't think so.
We'll bust them out. We'll see if you broke anything.
So the next up are some arts by the cat guy. We'll call him the cat guy. We don't have Lakotas because Lakota is hiding.
Yeah. He has a cat Spider-Man guy. But the frames did not come with these. We got the frames.
I think it says Eagle, E-G-L-E, Wergner, W-I-E-N.
Eagle Wergner, yeah.
Something like that.
But either way, here, Angel, it's awacats.com. awacats.com. It looks like Angel Eagle Warenga, but ewacats.com. And yeah, they're really cool. All their stuff had cats, and they had like a Doctor Who cat, a Spider-Man cat, a Superman cat, Venom cat, all those kind of things.
And then just like normal cats, like what I got, because I'm, not super exciting.
Basic.
Well, mine has wings and also dandelions.
But yeah, these are cool. I like them. They're nice. This is very nice.
And it reminds you to be happy.
Yeah, because I can't trust you to have things, apparently. First, you're dropping my microphone, then you're dropping the artwork. Who's this? Everybody recognize this person. This is a Shigaraki from My Hero Academia. And I wish we had written down the name of the people, but it was really good. He had some interesting artwork. This is the first one. This is Shigaraki from My Hero. And then... Oh, wait. No, it's falling apart. Not the art piece, but the frame.
Yeah, the frame bits are shifting and not staying in place. They're not the highest quality frames we've ever purchased.
And this one, we have the Hokages, the 5 first Hokages.
Not the new Hokages. We're outdated.
Not counting Danzo. Actually, Danzo would be after this, so...
Well, is Kakashi on there?
No, Kakashi's not on there.
Yeah, so the first 5 is
Wow,
there.
spoilers.
No.
So,
it's an old show. They should know by now.
up to the Godaime Hokage. have, of course, this one's mine. Half and half Harley. We got Suicide Squad Harley on one side, and we got the OG classic Harley on the other side with the Jester outfit.
Yes, I think one of the things is coming off. You might want to fix
No!
Yeah, frames are difficult.
Frames are difficult and expensive.
Like, unnecessarily expensive, but that's okay.
And then we got another one that, of course, is mine. We got Butt Harley. We got Butt Harley and Boob Spider-Gwen on the other side. So, there we go.
My hat's a hazard, apparently.
And Elaine picked this out for me, so don't think that I'm the dirty one.
No. Oh.
That's all from that guy. He had a whole bunch of them. There was some other really good ones. There was he didn't have an overhaul one, did he? No, he had the Shigaraki. That's why we ended up going with Shigaraki. But he had some other good pieces that like just didn't quite meet up to these, but were also really good. Next one. This one's a little off center, so we got to fix our thing here. Why don't you talk about it while I'm fixing it?
So at the end of the con, we had finally realized that there was another section in I think it was called like the Atrium Center or something.
The actual like stadium section of it.
Like that we hadn't gone to, so we decided to hoof it over there, and we managed to catch John Barrowman before he left and get his signature on this lovely Doctor Who inspired piece of work.
Yeah.
It's a picture. It's a picture.
Yeah.
He was photographed trying to look cool, and it worked out.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, he looked a lot more fabulous in his panel dress.
Yes.
Actually, it wasn't a dress. It was a suit with a skirt.
It was a dress with
No.
it was a dress with a suit with a blazer over it.
I honestly thought it was a skirt with a blazer, but okay, whatever. He looked fabulous. It was very sparkly. The inside was cool. Watch the videos to see the reveal of the inside of his fabulous blazer.
Any of the stuff that we got signed, we actually got authenticated by JSA, James Spence Authentication, on site. So we have all authenticated signatures. But yeah, it was cool because there was nobody there. So we got to talk to him for a little bit, and that was kind of cool. And then I got to snipe a photo of Jared Padalecki and get yelled at by security.
We'll talk about that more at the end of the video when we give our
reviews
short
of the
con. But, you know, overall, I think it was very nice. It was just, I wish we had known that other room was there a little sooner.
Because a lot of the people that we actually wanted to see were in that room, and we didn't know where they were. Because, like, Vincent D'Onofrio was in there, John Barrowman was in there, Jared Padalecki and his wife were in there. Here we go. There, I fixed it in the frame. So you can see, nice signature there, and it was cool. He was a nice guy. He was
very funny.
A nice guy, very funny.
I would suggest his boat story video on the channel because that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's basically stand-up comedy.
Check out the video that we posted. Next. Not broken, right?
No, it's fine. Sheesh.
So
Gosh, icy hot.
we got Icy Hot here. We got Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia. The My Hero Academia merchandise is something you'll also see us wear a lot on the channel, but a lot of the stuff we get for Lakota is My Hero themed. And he literally jokes with us because Elaine gets him My Hero stuff all the time, and he will go to school wearing My Hero Academia hoodie, socks, pants, shirt, and he literally looks like he's just repping My Hero Academia to everybody.
Billboard.
Yeah, but it's just because like Elaine sees My Hero Academia stuff, and she's like, "Oh, we can get this for Lakota," and he's like got like 4 full outfits of My Hero Academia clothes.
It's always going on sale. That's a problem. It's like the one anime thing that's consistently on sale.
Yeah,
I'm
Hot
like,
Topic.
he likes this, so I'm like, I'll buy it for him. He needs clothes and stuff. This is cute.
Yeah.
And then he teases me, but also I think appreciates it.
Yes.
'Cause,
I have a My Hero Academia backpack
I'm amazing.
and some shirts. What's
The
this
glass
one?
scratched? No.
Oh, does that happen when you dropped it?
No, it's just a crease in the thing, I think. I don't know.
Now I gotta look at it. You hold this up while I look at it.
So this is our boy Spike Spiegel from the Cowboy Bebop. You know where my hat's from, but I'm Ein because, you know, amazing. And this is Jeremy's to go with his other Spike Spiegel stuff.
Does look like it's scratched. I'll have to figure this out.
You put too much pressure on me. He does this so that if like things get messed up, I can get blamed. That's all this is. I see right through you, man. But yeah.
Side-eyeing you. But yeah, so this is, I have a disc plate for Spike in my bedroom, and also a what are they called?
Perler bead art that we got from Mid-Hudson.
Perler bead art. Yeah, if I'm thinking about this while I'm editing it, I'll put up pictures of what the disc plate and what the perler beads look like. But yeah, so I like Spike Spiegel. I have I'm sure you've seen me on the channel wear the Spike Spiegel shirt, like the old school like cigarette ad looking shirt. I like that one. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop is, if not my favorite anime of all time, one of my favorite animes of all time.
It is not my favorite, but I like the theme song a lot. And Jet Black is cooler than Spike, I'm just saying.
Next one. This one is one of Elaine's.
I'm just going to give it to you.
What? You said this was yours.
I originally got it for me, but now it can be yours.
Why? Because you don't have enough room on your walls?
Pretty much. I know.
Thank you.
I know. It's horrible. You're getting more artwork. How could I? I'm such a horrible person.
My walls are covered. Well, once all this stuff goes up, my walls are going to be covered.
Well, now we can fill the hallway in this empty space by the TV.
Yeah. My roommate will appreciate all of the stuff. I'll put the Harley butt up. But yeah, so this one is Itachi from Naruto. And he's a cool character. I like him. Tragic. We won't talk. If people haven't seen Naruto, I don't want to spoil anything. But
everyone's seen Naruto.
No, not everybody has.
Everyone should watch Naruto.
Lakota hasn't.
I know, but
I'm going to start watching Boruto soon. So no spoilers in the comments. But yeah, so this is Itachi. Elaine was going around looking for a Jiraiya piece of art the whole time and could not find one.
No, there was one, but it was him in his toad form, and like I don't want like bulbous nose. Ugly
Jiraiya.
I freaking love Jiraiya though. Jiraiya's amazing.
Incomplete sage.
No one ever does Jiraiya though. It's really sad because he's an amazing character
too. Because like the Sannin are a good set. You'd think you would just do artwork of the Sannin,
but no. I don't see Tsunade or Orochimaru often either. And I see a fair amount of Kakashi, but it's always with the Sharingan, and it looks like a little more sinister than I want in my room. You know?
We're missing one. Oh, no, it's there. That's the real one you dropped. I see how it is. The next three are from the same person, and they are metallic prints. This is upside down. You watch this show. You know what this spaceship is.
I was just checking to see if you were paying attention.
This is the USS Voyager. I don't know how well this is showing up on camera, but this is the USS Voyager. It is a metallic print, which is kind of nice. I like it. This one we got for my mom, who is really into Star Trek.
She's quite the Trekkie.
Yeah, she's quite the Trekkie. We get her Star Trek stuff all the time. We get her Star Trek stuff like we get Lakota, My Hero stuff. So, yeah. This one's really good. I like it. This was my favorite out of the... So this was the only one that they had in the big size.
Yeah.
Out of the ships. They had the original Enterprise. They had Deep Space Nine in the smaller size. What?
I keep knocking the mic with the bill of my hat.
And then they had the Voyager one in the larger size. So my choice was either get the two smaller size ones or get the one larger one. So we just went with the one larger one, the Voyager. So
also because these are limited run, they only do 50 of the big ones, and then the small ones they do unlimited. As soon as the big ones sell out, so they won't have the small one until the big one's gone.
Yeah, so we wanted to go with the limited run, the numbered ones, which is kind of nice. And then we'll go on to some fancy ones. I'm going to do mine last.
Okay.
We're going to do Lakota's first.
Okay, and then we'll go to these.
What was his name?
Thing on the table.
Oh, I remember his name. Ha! I remembered it. All right, cool. So This is, again, my hero. So we have Shigaraki, we have Shoto Todoroki, and now we have Overhaul. Cheesuke? Chizuki. Yeah, well,
Your son would be disappointed.
She just watched it. And
son would be disappointed.
And everybody calls him Overhaul, so whatever. So we have Overhaul, and you can see, I don't know how well you can see the signature.
Your son cosplayed as him. You can't.
Yes, he did cosplay. Maybe I'll put up a picture if I can find it. It says, to Lakota. He made the mistake of having it personalized. To Lakota, you're a cursed child, Aerie. And Kellen Goff, the voice actor for the English voice actor for Overhaul, signed it, and we have a picture, and I'll throw that one up too, of Lakota dressed as Overhaul meeting Overhaul. So that was really cool.
Yeah,
and that's also the large size metallic prints from the same guy. And what is the next one? This one, the last of the 3 metallic prints we got. Is do you want to describe it? You haven't been talking very much.
No, it's yours. You can do it.
So this was my big ticket piece. This was Harley Quinn, of course, riding a bomb towards the ground.
Harley.
What?
It's called the Bombshell Harley.
Yeah, Bombshell Harley from the same guy. And it's signed by Tara Strong, voice of Harley Quinn, also voice of Raven and Twilight Sparkles and Timmy Turner and a whole bunch of people. But
Miss Minutes.
And this was Miss Minutes too. And Tara Strong said that this was very sexy. So
if you want to see her yell at me as Harley, watch the panel video.
Yeah, watch the panel video where Elaine went up and asked a question and then got yelled at by Tara Strong in a Harley Quinn accent. So, yeah, this was really cool. I like it. I'm excited to put it up on my wall. We kept it down off the wall until we did the haul video, so now it finally gets to go up. Yay!
Does it say I'm on a bomb on a bomb?
What?
On the bomb.
It says I'm da bomb.
Oh, okay.
Because Harley's da bomb.
So the whole reason.
More.
Oh, there is? Yeah. Oh, yeah, behind me. It was hiding behind my chair. I couldn't seize it. It was incognito. It was incognito.
Elaine doesn't take things out of bags, apparently. There's also something right in front of you that you didn't talk about either.
I was going to do that now.
Were you?
Yes.
Wow.
I was getting into that, but then you started talking.
So what do we have here? We have more Spider-Gwen.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I like the colors a lot.
This one's nice. It's very very much the colors of Into the Spider-Verse. Like that kind of a thing. So that one's really nice.
I also like that they were pre-framed and we didn't have to mess with that.
Yes. And we have another Harley.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And Harley is another thing that I have a display for, in case you guys didn't guess. But so that was good. And then we have something that we got for Lakota, or that Elaine got for Lakota, that is not My Hero Academia.
You're welcome, Lakota.
The other thing that she gets him a bunch of stuff for, and that's Tokyo Ghoul. Another thing that he's cosplayed. And if I can find a picture of it, I will throw up a picture of him cosplaying, wearing the tentacle arms that I built for him out of PVC piping and stuff to one of the cons. Yes, Kaneki.
I haven't seen the Tokyo Ghoul.
And this is Lakota's too?
Either one of you can have it.
Fight for it. No, I gave him another thing that was Deadpool too, so it'll match that. And there's a Deadpool little print. And like she said, it came in these frames, so it was kind of nice. You want to move on to the last couple things?
So the whole reason we knew about this con was because I follow Tom Gibis, who voices Shikamaru Nara on the English version of Naruto on TikTok. Mm-hmm. We found out about the con, and then we kind of wanted to go meet the Naruto people. So like right before the con closed, we got to meet Maile Flanagan, and we also, I wanted to meet Tom, but he was like grabbing his suitcase and leaving, so I didn't want to bother him.
Yeah, I tried to harass her to go and bother him, but she was like, he's leaving. I don't want to bother him.
And yeah, so I didn't get to talk to him, but Jeremy had a lovely conversation with him and got some really cute stickers. There's this one.
Yeah, it was funny because I was sitting there talking to him about how we saw him on TikTok and he was the only reason we came to the con, and about Naruto and voice acting and stuff. And he's literally like, he opened up his little bag that he was holding and he was just handing me stickers while we were talking. He literally like this, and he's like, "Oh, I just keep handing you stuff." So yeah, he's had all of these Naruto and Shikamaru stickers, which is really cool. He was a cool guy, and he's like, "See, it's cool to come at the end of the con because they just give you stuff." So yeah, he was really cool. And it's kind of because like he doesn't look like a person that you would think that voice would come out of. Like he doesn't look like a person that Shikamaru's voice would be. And I mean, neither does Naruto, but
I mean,
yeah, I mean, Naruto's like, her voice actress is like, what, 61, something like that?
I thought it was like 54, but like either way.
In her late 50s, early 60s. And she is really, really nice, but like you wouldn't expect that a teenage male character was being voiced by an adult woman. But yeah, she was really, really nice.
Very friendly.
You want to talk about that one?
So at the end, I kind of snuck up and I was like, "Hey, do you have anything to sign?" And she was packing up and she's like, "No, I'm sorry." And it's like, "Oh, it's okay. Like, it's totally fine. Like, don't worry about it." And then she just like whips these little like Funko Pop card things out of basically like a pencil case out of her bag and just like signs them on the spot for me, Lakota, and Jeremy, because she realized there were 3 of us. So now we each have one of them. We're still trying to find frames, though, that don't cover the whole thing.
Yeah, and she didn't even charge us for it. She just, like, signed them and just handed them to us.
She was so friendly.
She was so friendly. She was really nice. I had a conversation before, back when I talked to Tom, but when Elaine and Lakota weren't there because they didn't want to wait around while I got this. It was this.
Yeah, the authentication.
Yeah, I was getting the authentication thing done.
We were looking at the cats and getting fudge.
Yeah.
We had priorities.
Yeah, they were doing other things. They didn't want to wait around, so I got to talk to them while they weren't there. And I went up and I talked to her, and I'm like, "Why can't I find the English dub? I want to listen to you guys in the English dub." She's like, "I don't know. I can't find it either." And I did it. So yeah, she was really fun. That was one of my favorite panels that they had, was the Naruto one.
And Barrowman was probably my favorite, just because he was really high energy and very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. The Naruto people were just like so like into their characters. Like they're all just like, "This is my character. I don't care about any of the other stuff. I only care about what my character does." And then I don't remember with the Asuma scene. And the Naruto's voice actor was like, "Was I there?" But I mean, you got to get lost in that if you're doing like hundreds of episodes. I would imagine just how, not to mention all of the voice acting that they do for video games, because there's so many. There's like 15 to 20 Naruto games out there between the Ninja Storm and all the other ones.
But that's not even counting the ones where like they show up but they're not main characters. You know, like the fighting games that just have like Naruto characters in them. But yeah,
they were really cool. So that's our swag.
That's our haul. But now we just want to take like 5-ish minutes to talk about what we really liked about the con. So like best and worst thing. You want to go first?
Best and worst thing. You go first.
So I think the main draw for this con was just that it had a lot of, actors and voice actors. So appealing to people that were more interested in cartoons or comics or anime, as well as, live action things.
They had a lot more live action actors than any other con I've been to.
And, some pretty big names just all gathered in one place. And that was just nice because you don't usually see like such a wide breadth of people to appeal to so many different interests. I mean, there were people from Disney, there were people from, CW or whatever the heck they call it now.
There were people from, there was
the BBC, they had like John Cleese. I didn't see him, but he was there apparently.
He was in the room that we didn't go to.
Yeah.
Zachary Levi was there representing Shazam. You had Jared Padalecki and his wife.
I think they had the kid from Shazam too.
Yes.
There was Cobra Kai people.
Yeah, the Cobra Kai people.
A good chunk of the Naruto cast. They had, Power Rangers. They had like Goofy and Mickey and Belle and, like tons and tons and tons of people.
Oh, they had the guy who played Mr. Feeney.
Yep.
From Boy Meets World, also known as the car from Knight Rider. They had Danny Trejo there. They had a bunch of the Walking Dead cast members. Mandalorian, Book of Boba
Misleading
Fett.
panels. They said they were the Mandalorian, but they were also just Boba Fett people.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, there was a lot of people there, which was pretty cool. And you just mentioned Power Rangers. Just respect to we lost the Green Ranger. That was his last. Rhode Island Comic Con was actually his last public appearance that he made before he passed. But I didn't get to meet him at the con, but when we met the Naruto people, he was 2 booths over, so I did get to see him hanging out with the fans, and that's kind of a shame. But
he seemed like a nice guy. He was very personable. He had a line. He seemed like a friendly guy.
When the con was basically closing, like everybody was leaving, he still had a line, and he was hanging. He was spending time with the people that were there. It wasn't like he was rushing through it to leave. So just wanted to bring that up. But
that was the main thing. But like once we got there, like I'm more of the person that just looking at the art, and there was definitely a wide array of things. I mean, obviously there was a plethora of people selling Funko Pops for absurd prices, but they had a nice group of art and snacks. They had like fudge and stuff. So
yeah,
I was very happy with that.
The in terms of like the booths and stuff, there was less small people. It seemed like it looked like people were like larger operations that were there.
Yeah, more established.
Yeah, but there still was a lot. There was a lot of variety. I did almost walk out with a Mad Love copy that they actually had for a decent price, but I almost walked out with that. But yeah, like piggybacking on what you were saying, they had a lot of celebrities there. That was the big drive for this con, was definitely the guest presence. Yeah, because that's like, I go to ConnectiCon every year, got lifetime tickets, and they'll have people. Like I've met people that I've wanted to meet before there, but they definitely don't have the kind of presence that this place had. Like this place had like a scroll down list, like 5 or 6 across, of people that were there, and they were like really big people. Like Vincent D'Onofrio was there, who's like, he's a established actor. Like that's.
I mean, so is John Cleese. He's been around.
John Cleese, Zachary Levi, like these are all I wish that some of the well, let's go to the flip side of that, the negative of all of these big names.
So, like, my biggest concerns with this particular con was that it just came off as extraordinarily disorganized. And also, the staff was freaking obnoxious. Pretty much without exception. So, like we said, like, this was basically housed in a conference center that was attached to, like, another smaller center and also one of the Omni hotels. And we didn't know that for 2 days. Like, there was a whole section of con that we had no clue existed. Yeah. And then on top of that,
you had to walk across a street to get to one part of it. And then you had to walk across a bridge to get to another part.
The parking situation was a nightmare. Like the second day, we couldn't even park in the structure that was designated for the con. We had to go to the mall and then walk over. And it was just like an hour. We were basically in this line for no reason, just wasting time.
Oh, yeah. We waited online for an hour to get to the parking lot for them to say that it was closed.
And then we had to go to the mall.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that really bothered me was, we were checking the site to see who was coming because they're like, oh, we're going to update it. We're going to update it. We'll have like a list of panels in October, which was only a few days before the con because it was like the first week of November or whatever.
Yeah, it was November 2nd or something like that.
And I'm like a very organized person. Like I like to plan. I like to know what I'm doing. That's just how I function. Yeah. And
ConnectiCon has their panels months in advance usually.
And I think they literally got them up either day of or day before. We had no idea what we were doing until we were like in the car. It's like, you want to go to this panel? Yeah, let's do that. You want to go to this one? Like,
yeah, we literally didn't see the panels update until we were driving to Rhode Island. And it was like, okay, cool. While we're driving, let's figure out where we're going.
It was just kind of,
I mean, maybe bizarre. it was they didn't know who was going to show up. Maybe who knows. The other thing in terms of like celebrity guests specifically is maybe this is typical practice, but some of the autograph prices were ridiculous. Like
everyone was saying
like you couldn't get like Jared Padalecki's cheapest package I think was $125 for just the autograph, and then to get into the both the Supernatural panel, which he wasn't even in, even though he was one of the 2 main characters of Supernatural, he wasn't in that one. He was in the Walker panel. To get into the Supernatural panel, you had to pay like $30. And
for a good seat.
Yeah, for the VIP. Yeah, I think it was 15 for regular or 20 for regular. It was
10 for regular and 20 or 30 for advanced.
VIP.
But you really needed the VIP because like the mic quality was crap.
It was horrible. Like the mic quality was terrible in the big ballroom. It was fine in the second ballroom, which is weird. It was the smaller ballroom had better mic quality. But then the Walker panel was also something you had to pay for. So I didn't go to either one of them just because I was worried that the mic was going to be horrible. Like if
we've seen recordings, it was horrible.
Yeah, if it was going to be that bad, that I'm not going to pay to go in there and not be able to hear it. The Walking Dead panel, we basically couldn't hear.
No, I was like turning to Jeremy. I'm like, what are they saying?
Yeah.
What's happening? What did he say? Did he say something about a monkey? Why is he talking about a monkey? Like, it was just
literally couldn't hear it. And so like if you do watch some of our panel videos, which we didn't even ended up posting all of them because you couldn't hear a lot of them. But the ones that you do hear that we posted in the bigger ballroom, that's the reason why the sound quality is so bad, because their microphones just, I don't know what it was. But the second ballroom, it was okay. I was glad the Tara Strong one and the Rob Paulson and stuff that was in the second one, which was good. But the other thing was like what you were saying with the staff, like the security people that were there were just so high on themselves. I don't know what it was. They literally, like, I remember at the end of the day, they like lined up and like walked through like they were clearing the streets during like a lockdown. And they were like, get out. They were just like walking through the thing and yelling at everybody. It's like, bro, like,
yeah,
chill out.
I think the most absurd thing, though, like even more so than that almost, was there was this one day where we had just gotten something signed. I don't remember what it was, but we were trying to find the JSA people and we didn't know how to get there. And we saw some security people and we're like, oh, let's go ask them how to get to the JSA people. They work here. So we approach them and there's this like little barrier thing in the way and we go through.
It was a door. It was a doorway. Like you could walk through this doorway.
And they basically, instead of just answering us and then escorting us, they're like, hey, you can't be back here. This is for VIPs. Make us walk outside of the door barrier thing. And then
answer the question.
Then they answer us. I'm like, what?
Like, just answer the question. I wasn't going anywhere. Just answer the question and I'll leave.
So, like, that was very bizarre. Like Jeremy said, like, the security staff was just weird. Some of them were a little more lax, like the people on the hotel side were
the ones that were outside the Omni Hotel, they were pretty cool.
The ones, like, on the side with the conference center were, like, going through your bags, telling you couldn't have outside food. Like, they wanted to check, like, our keys. Like, a lot of stuff that just didn't seem like it was really
I don't really get it.
It was just annoying.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's policy there, but, like, I've never had to do that at any other con. I went to a con in Brooklyn. Like, went to Brooklyn Con in a freaking warehouse. They didn't check my bag. But this place, I mean, I guess they had really big celebrities and stuff there. So,
I mean, I get, like, checking back just to make sure no one has, like, a knife or something. But, like, you know, I thought, like, it was just a little excessive, especially because we also had the wands and the metal detectors and, like, everything else. And then, like, on top of that, like, I thought the choice in people to lead panels was peculiar. Like, some of them were fine, but some of them were very unpleasant to the point where you could tell the celebrities didn't like working with them.
Yeah.
Which I felt was pretty bad.
Yeah, there was a lot that there was a handful of people that were leading the panels that just like they really wanted to direct the panels and like they wanted to talk a lot. They inserted themselves when people were trying to ask questions and things like that. But then there was ones that were just like let the celebrity do their thing. Like the one who was leading the Tara Strong panel, he just like he would interject. He obviously had a good rapport with her because like they were going back and forth, and he just let her do her thing rather than trying to like direct the thing and just kind of we weren't there to hear the moderator talk. We were there to hear this person talk. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. There was I think there's something to be said about the people that are there that you kind of get to see some of these people that are, you know, cool people, but it's just, it was so crowded. There was a line to get in, line to get out. Everything had a line.
Especially like, the bathroom.
The bathroom had lines. Like, it was just, it was a lot. And I don't know if it's necessarily worth it as much as like other ones. I mean, Kineticon doesn't get as many people and doesn't get like a lot of big people. I mean, they get a lot of good voice actors, but they don't get a lot of big celebrity people. But I never had a problem moving around.
Like for me, as someone who's very, very introverted, it was claustrophobic and genuinely unpleasant for a good chunk of it. I mean, there were corners, there was like a quiet room and stuff like that where it was like kind of okay, but just getting through everyone to get to those things and those quiet moments and just to get to anything in like a timely manner, especially the bathroom, because everything was so like close together. I would wind up holding it for like hours just to make sure I didn't miss anything or get stuck somewhere.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, if you're good with the crowds and not, it's, you know, like a big part of these kind of things is being able to kind of walk around, see everybody's cosplay, like hang out, meet people. And there was nowhere to do that there. Yeah. Like, I mean, I keep bringing up ConnectiCon, but it's the biggest con that I go to regularly. And they have this large floor where that's where everybody hangs out because everybody groups up. They can sit against the wall. They can hang out. They can do photo shoots. There's all these places to do things. And I didn't see any of that kind of stuff. I didn't see any of the photo shoots or anything that typically go on at a con. Like ConnectiCon schedules them.
Yeah.
Like you actually schedule, this is the My Hero Academia, and everybody gathers and they have photographers there that take pictures and stuff. And there was nowhere to do that there, even if they wanted to do it.
There were like corners of hallways and you had to like make it quick because there were just so many people.
Yeah. So
but
like,
even that was...
Unless there's something that changes my mind, like big, I don't think I'm going next year.
I don't think I just think like, yes, there were good things about it, but the negatives definitely outweigh the positives, especially because this isn't like, you know, ConnectiCon or like Mid-Hudson where we can get there in an hour where it's not like a production for us to go. Like we have to, you know, rent an Airbnb or a hotel or whatever and drive for 3 hours if we don't hit traffic.
Yeah.
So not my favorite. We'll go to the local ones.
Yeah, local ones.
York!
Yeah. We didn't end up going to Saratoga Con, which we were going to go to.
Well, we were sick that weekend anyway, so it's fine.
But yeah, so that's pretty much our thoughts on the con and our haul.
Yeah. We hope you liked it.
Yeah, we do hope you like it. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, check out any of our other content that's on the channel. You know, we got a lot of new stuff that's coming out and a lot of old stuff. So we were still doing the board games, still doing the Unison League content, but we're doing a lot of taste tests. We're doing a lot of shorts. We're really trying to branch out, and we want to see what you guys like. And, you know, that's what we're trying to figure out and trying to make.
So let us know down below in the comments what you like so we know and can do that. Also, let us know what your favorite anime or TV show is down below in the comments.
And we'll let you know if they were there. Anybody from the con.
Let us know if you went to the con. Maybe we missed you. Maybe we saw you. Who knows?
I do know that there are some people that went to the con that do watch our content. So hello.
And vice versa. Yes. What's up, guys?
And yeah, let us know what your favorite piece of memorabilia that we got, or if you've been to any of these kind of cons and got to meet any of your heroes. I would say never meet your heroes because most of my experiences have been bad. But,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but some of them have been good. John Barrowman was really cool. Tara Strong was really cool. So
until she yelled at me.
That made her cooler because she yelled at you as Harley.
Not for me. Getting yelled at in front of like 100 people isn't the most fun.
Yeah, so
brought back bad school memories.
I could see that. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this and ring that bell so you know what's up, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.